Ross, you were in 145th Ward, where you know as a counselor for a while, and help people understand the success that you had in that ward one year. I remember your last year with marriages. I don't want to speak too much about marriages, but it gives you an indication, perhaps, of what happens when kids get to know each other. I think you had like 150 kids in the ward, or 60?
Closer to 180.
180. Mm-hmm. And you had like 72 marriages out of that ward.
That year we had 72 kids get married, and we had 25 sisters go on mission.
25 sisters go on mission. Would you kind of help us understand how that was?
Well, a blessing of the council program is that there's an inherent blessing that simply by operating the councils, we get everyone knowing each other, as has just been explained. But we also have councils who are focused on getting the young people to know each other. You have the Friendship Council, and they are focused on the small activities that get the young men and young women to know each other and to become friends. Our Home Evening Council operates a little differently in that at least every 6 weeks we rotate who is in a home evening group. So all with the idea of getting them to be able to know other kids, other people in the ward. Activities Council, and just on so forth. Many of the councils are geared towards getting the members to know each other and to interact with one another. And as a result, they get to know each other, and they know each other by name. They have tremendous friendships built, and as a result, we find that a number of them are drawn to each other and results in a number of marriages. And we were very fortunate. Of the 72 young people that were married in our ward, over 50 of them were members of our ward marrying each other. They didn't have to go outside the ward to find their mate.
What did that do to leadership in the ward? When you had that many people leave, you had 100 people, and I'm guessing that they were your elders quorum presidencies and chairs and co-chairs. I'm very interested in what happened to leadership then the next year.
It really didn't have too much of an effect on us, because actually we did marry off our elders quorum president and least cited presidents did get married, but we had the kids who were not leaders also getting married. It went through the whole gamut, because it was the friendship aspect that it was affected from top to bottom in the ward, and as a result we were marrying in every group. But the leaders, we would bring in someone into the council program, we'd teach them. The next semester you would call them to be a chair or co-chair. Your elders quorum president, we rarely would call an elders quorum president who hadn't already had some experience as a chair, co-chair, elders quorum counselor, so that you built upon that leadership each semester. And it just happened that most of the time they would marry out of the ward rather than moving out of the ward.